Well, hello and welcome to my channel, Fabulously Functioning with Bev. And today, this is Fruitful Friday for me. I give morning encouragements on my Facebook page, Bev's Midday Cafe, and I give encouragement on my Facebook page. And on Fridays, I call it Fruitful Friday, and of course, we're coming from Galatians, the 5th chapter, where it talks about the fruit of the Spirit and the different things that manifest themselves when you're being led by the Spirit. So on Fruitful Friday, I also want to be talking about our daily fruits and vegetables. And just so you know, fruit is anything that has a seed in it. And the fruit itself is the ovary of a flowering plant. And inside that ovary, of course, are seeds. The ovary is seeds are encapsulated by the ovary, which is the fruit that comes from the flowering plant. So when you think about different fruits and vegetables, a pepper, we may consider this a vegetable, but it really is a fruit. Of course, an apple is a fruit. Corn, seed bearing, many seeds. Tomato is a fruit. Cucumbers are a fruit if they have the seeds in them. The genetically modified fruits and vegetables, the seedless, all the seedless things that you see, even grapes that are seedless are genetically modified. And so that means they cannot reproduce themselves. And so, talking about Food for Friday, I want to first start out with a smoothie that my husband loves, that I make for him each morning. And I do it right here in the Ninja Bullet. In that smoothie, I put a few strawberries, and I leave the green on top of it, okay, because the green portion has antioxidants in it and nutrients in it as well. So I put all the whole strawberry in there. Then I always use an entire banana. And you see how the speckles on this banana now? This is when the banana is at its optimal usage for your body, when it starts getting the specks. All the things that the banana affords your body to make it healthy are fully in place when the browning process begins. Okay, and so I put a whole banana in there. And then he absolutely loves mango. So I put a half a mango, maybe, not quite a half, but almost half a mango in his smoothie as well. So I've got some mango left here, and I'm going to peel this mango like this. Take the rest of the skin off of here. And one thing about mango, it's good to have a nice sharp knife when you're peeling mango so that you just get that skin and not get too much mango, because you want all your mango. So I'm just going to take a big chunk of mango off like that, and maybe another nice little slice of mango. I'm going to put the rest of it over here. And then to that, I'm going to add some ice cubes, because I don't have any frozen fruit here. So I'm going to add some ice cubes to that. And then I'm going to add some unsweetened organic almond milk, because we don't need sweet. The bananas in that mango. And so I put about 1/4 of a cup in there. Poured that in there. And then I'm going to put the top on. And I'm going to go over here to my Ninja. And it's going to pulsate and make me this smoothie. It's a little bit noisy. But while that's pulsating, all of these fruits and vegetables, we're going to make the most awesome, hearty salad you have ever had. Okay, I believe it's done. And it always comes out this beautiful kind of coral color when you combine the mango, the banana, and the strawberry. So, I'm going to take my blade off. Turn off my Ninja. And let's find me a glass to pour some of this delicious smoothie in. Oh, wow. Yummy. All right. Cheers. Absolutely delicious and refreshing. I know why Dr. Woodard loves this, because it's good. And it's good for him. So I'm going to keep sipping on this. Put this to the side. Now I want you to turn your attention to this wonderful salad I'm about to make. I'm going to back this camera up just a little bit so you can fully see what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So here we go. I got to turn it so that we're not losing any light. Okay, so I've got my cutting board right here. All right, in this beautiful salad, I've got this beautiful bowl. I love to put salads in. So my mixed greens are going to be romaine lettuce, organic romaine lettuce, already washed, chopped up in my refrigerator, ready to go when I need to make a salad. I also have some organic baby spinach that I'm going to add to that in here. Organic spinach, and then I've got some organic baby arugula. I like the peppery kind of bitter taste of arugula in a salad. Good. Okay. So, I'm going to start with this my romaine lettuce. That's already kind of chopped up pretty good. But I'm just going to chop it just one more time, because it just makes for... We got a little browning on that leaf. We don't want that. Okay, so I've got some romaine. I'm going to add some baby spinach. Just going to give it a light chop, like so, like that. And then to this, I'm going to add my next green, which is arugula. Of course, I'm adding some extra arugula because I like arugula. Alright, so I'm going to toss that like so, like that. And so there is my mixed green. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now on top of that, I'm going to be adding, this is one of my heirloom tomatoes. It's burgundy in color. This is the best tomato on the market, nutrients-wise and all of that. The uglier the fruit, the better it is for you. When they're beautiful and shiny, then most times they've got other things on them and in them that make them look that way. But this is a heirloom tomato. This is one of the darker ones. And so I'm going to chop a little bit of this up. I've already washed it. Chop a little bit of this up, and I'm going to add that. And I want you to see the inside of this beautiful tomato. It's burgundy in color. My grandson, Jackson, is growing some of these in his little garden box. This is the color that his tomatoes will be. So I'm just going to chunk it up because they are juicy. And I'm going to chunk it up because I want the beauty of the tomato to show. And not to mention, it's just delicious. So, I'm going to add that to this hearty salad. And I want you to see the contrast in the color. Isn't that beautiful? Almost looks like strawberries, but those are tomatoes. Okay? So, oh, forgot one. Okay, next I'm going to add a little bit of broccoli. So, I think I remember telling you before that I cut broccoli florets at the stem so I don't destroy the flower part. So I cut at the stem to make my smaller pieces. Cut at the stem and I gently pull it apart. And that way I get to keep all the little trees in place. So I'm going to add those to this hearty salad. And it's looking good. Look at that. Look at that. Good and short. Next, I'm going to add some yellow pepper. This is how I cut my pepper. I cut this end off first, then I cut the cap off. Okay, so when I cut the cap off, guess what? This little piece right here pops right out, and you still can utilize the rest of this pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. What I do is I start on this side, and I just chop small pieces all the way around that cap. And you provide beautiful, perfect sized pieces for your salad. This looks absolutely beautiful. I want you to see that. So there's the yellow pepper in there with that salad. Alright, so I'm going to set that to the side. I have here cucumber. Now, you can always leave the skin on if you want, but it's a little tough, and so I don't like to leave it on. So I take the skin off. I just cut me a big chunk of cucumber. I take the skin off, and then I, let me pull this back so you can see. And then I chop it down the middle, turn it over to the side, chop it that way, and then I just go all the way down horizontally. And I drop those little pieces in there. This is what you call a hearty salad. Look at that. So I've added the cucumber. The next thing I want to do is my organic yellow orange matchstick carrots. I'm going to add some beta carotene in there. Look at that. Look at that. All right, next I have some fresh raw asparagus. Asparagus are very good, especially for libido. So I always make sure Dr. Warden has some asparagus on his salad because it helps with libido, or keeps the libido. So notice how I'm cutting off those bottoms because those are your more fibrous portions, and they are very chewy, so you don't want that. So I cut that off, and I'm left with the tender part and the sprouts of the, and then I just cut it in little pieces. And then when I get to the flowering part, I kind of leave that alone. And look at that. I'm telling you what, this salad is going to be at thebomb.com. All right, next, I'm going to add a few black beans. A few black beans. These are canned black beans. They've been rinsed. And I'm just going to sprinkle a few of those on top. Let you have a look-see at that. And then I've got a little bit of red radish to add just a little bit of punch or kick. So I'm going to slice them. I think a couple of them will be great. Slice them and then kind of chop them up. Coarsely chop them. They don't have to be chopped up real fine. Let me do one more. Get ends off. It adds up more of a white color to the salad, which is cool. So I'm adding a little bite to the salad with the radishes. Check that out. Boy, this is gonna be some more salad. Let's throw a few more carrots on here. All right, corn on the cob, raw, not cooked. Now corn probably doesn't have any nutritional value to it, but it does add flavor and crunch to your salad. So I have here my little corn cobber, and I just come down the side here, like so, like that. And I think 3 swipes is plenty to add flavor and crunch. We're going to sprinkle that corn, fresh corn, right on top of there. All right. Now the next thing I want to add, believe it or not, some raisins. Raisins for a little sweetness. So I'm going to take about a handful, drop them in there, maybe a tablespoonful more of some of the raisins. All right, so I've got raisins, I've got black beans, corn, radish, broccoli, cucumber, asparagus, arugula, romaine, spinach, heirloom tomatoes. And I also want to add just a little bit of green apple. So I'm just going to take a little piece off the side, like that. That. And here's what I'm going to do. This is how I keep my apples from turning colors. So I'm going to chop it up real good. And for hearty salads like this, you want to make sure your vegetables are chopped relatively small, not tiny, relatively small, so you can taste everything. And it can be well blended. So I think that's enough apple there. Got a little piece of lemon. Squeeze that on there. Stir it around. Which stops the oxidation, stops them from browning. So they won't lose their color. And throw those on there. Oh my goodness. This salad. Would you please look? Would you please? This. Okay. So, I think I have everything I could ever want on this salad. Now I gotta drink my smoothie. Okay, so I'm finishing off this smoothie. I'm going to bag all this up this way. Okay. All right, so you see this? Simply beautiful. Now, I'm going to toss it. Toss it. Let's see. I need some tossers. Well, I think I'm just going to use like 2 dinner forks to toss, so that we can see all of the color and all of the flavor. The only thing I think I want to add that I haven't added is some kind of onion. Now, I don't know if I should do green onion or red onion, but some type of onion need to be on this salad. What I said. So I'm going to go over here, look in this refrigerator. This salad is so hearty, I may have to get a different bowl to toss it in. Hold on. Hold your mule. I'm coming. Hold your mule. Okay, so I got a bigger salad. I'm going to toss it in a bigger salad bowl. I'm going to toss it in this bowl, and then I'm going to put it back in my pretty bowl. Okay. So, oh my goodness. So I'm going to tell you what. Oh, I forgot one more. Okay, so 2 more things I want to add. 2 more things. I'm going to get this red onion. Where is my red onion? Okay, well, I'm going to have to cut another one. And that's perfectly fine. So, I've got the red onion. And I also have here sunflower seeds. Yay! Sunflower kernels. Okay, so let me see if I got another red onion in here. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ta-da! I got a red onion. So let's cut that. Because we need a little red onion on here. I don't know. Well, most of my salads, I like to have red onion. Woodard, he doesn't like it at school because, you know, the smell is so strong. But he likes red onion as well. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it across like that. And then I'm going to cut it across like that. And chop it up on there. Across like that. Ooh, smells good. And it's just beautiful. I think I need a little bit more. A little bit more. Aha. Perfect. Now, look at that. See that you needed that red onion. You gotta have that's your purple. So you gotta have your purple. We got purple, orange, red, yellow, green, all the colors that represent different enzymes that you're putting into your body. Look at that. That's a hearty salad. And then to that, we're going to add a little more protein, because you do have protein in some of these vegetables. But we're going to add some sunflower seeds for even more protein. Okay? We got apples for sweetness, and we got raisins for sweetness. And so now I'm going to add these sunflower seeds for even more texture and more nutrients and more everything. So, let me see. What happened to my little forks that I was tossing with? Okay, so I'm tossing this. I'm tossing this, and I'm tossing this, and I'm tossing this. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to eat this. All right, take a look at it. Get into it. And I want you to see everything that's in this hearty, healthy, delicious salad. Now, the one thing that makes a salad is the dressing. So I'm going to make this dressing. Slide all this back. Okay, so I got my little bowl here. I'm going to make this dressing. I'm going to start off with Sir Kensington's Special Sauce Vegan Mayo. Okay? Special Sauce Vegan Mayo. Alright, and to this bowl, I'm going to add about 2 big tablespoons of this sauce. Just like that. Next, I'm going to add a tablespoon, and I'm saying a tablespoon, of golden balsamic vinegar. Alright, and then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of pure maple syrup. And that's what me and Dr. Wood use to sweeten everything. Pure maple syrup. We don't even use honey, because honey is not plant-based. It comes from insects. Now, bee pollen is good, because bee pollen comes from the actual flower. Now, I got to taste this. I got to make sure. what I said. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now, because presentation is everything, I'm going to take this tossed salad and I'm going to put some of it back. Well, I think I can put it all back in here. But look at this. Look at this salad. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, remember when it comes home? He's going to devour this. He loves these kind of salads. Hearty ones with lots of different things in them. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Okay, now, tasting time. So I've got this beautiful red bowl with a brown back. Put all this in. I just need to move all this other stuff out the way. Kind of wipe down a little bit. And really, you know, you can be creative. You can just add whatever you can create any kind of salad you want. You make it fun. That's the one thing I like about this kind of eating. You can be creative. And you don't have to eat the same thing every day. Or you can redo a dish every day. So, gotta wipe off this counter. Clean up this space just a little bit. All right. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to get me some of this salad. I'm finna get me some of this salad. I'm going to put it right here in this bowl. Make sure I get some of everything that's in here. Raisins and black beans and apples and heirloom tomatoes and carrots and cucumber and asparagus, arugula, romaine, spinach. I'll tell you what, if I eat 2 of these today, I've got so many enzymes in my body, so many nutrients in my body's going to say, yes, thank you, yum, yum, thank you, okay? And I'm alkalinizing my body by eating these things. All right, so I've got my salad here, and I'm going to put this magnificent dressing that I have created on top of it. I only need a few spoonfuls. Then I'm going to go get my salad fork. Sit right here. And Lord, we thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Listen. Get into it. Get into it. Listen. Yo. I'm going to tell you what. You eat a couple of these a day. A smoothie. And then later on, bake you a sweet potato, put a mango sauce on top of it. Roast you up or saute you some other kind of vegetables like potatoes, tricolor potatoes. Throw a sweet potato in there and roast them in the oven. With some cabbage, stir-fried cabbage, and you will have eaten heavenly all day. And you won't be sluggish. You won't be sleepy. when you go to bed, you'll wake up with energy. Me and Ron Woodard, we're learning that. We wake up with energy. No aches and pains since changing our diet. So, I haven't even been walking as much as I used to. But I've been eating right. So, even though I don't get the walks in, I get the enzymes in, and I still feel great. So, I'm going to get off of here. But this right here, this is where it's at. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I forgot to tell you all. I was supposed to be doing the island tacos today because I found this jackfruit. When I told him what I had found the jackfruit and I was going to make island tacos today, he decided he didn't want a carrot dog. He said, why don't we do those? So I was supposed to make it online. And I said, well, I got to do my video. And he said, Bev, I'm so hungry. He said, the video, when you do the videos, it takes me longer to get my dinner. So I said, fine. So I didn't do the video. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back and do the video. But I'll have to use a different meat. It won't be jackfruit. I'm going to use what my sister used. She took mushrooms and asparagus, and she sauteed them till they almost looked like a ground beef, and that was the base for our tacos. I have a little mini video of what those little burritos look like that I made for Dr. Woodard last night, and I'll just post the video. It won't be a video of me making it. It'll just be a video of me showing it to you. So, thank you for joining me on being fabulously functional and doing fabulous cooking and preparing with Bev and living fabulously, being in health rather than just feeling better. God bless you, and may heaven smile upon you is always our prayer. Bye-bye.